Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, UK. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are tuning at the moment. Welcome to Live with Scene. Welcome to our business page, Rod and Scene's page, Aaron Remely's page. And today I'm going to be sharing with you another digital business journey and success story of one of our business partners here in UK. Please welcome Miss Irene Remely. Hi, Irene.
Hi, Cynthia. So lovely. It's so lovely to be on here with you. And hello to everybody who's watching. And let me apologise because I've literally just come off the school run. I've been doing a bit of exercise, so I'm not looking my best. But that's okay because the beauty of a digital business is you don't need to.
Authenticity. No, you
Exactly.
look fantastic. You look fantastic, Irene.
Thank you.
The usual. I really love your signature color, yellow.
Yellow. And
Yeah.
that's actually because of my book. So if you see behind me, I wrote a book and it was called Time to Wake Up. And obviously sunshine when you wake up, and because of that color yellow, it just seems to be the color that's stuck with me now.
It's really good. It's really bright. It's the first thing you can see when you wake up in the morning with the bright sunlight, which is really good. I like it. I like it. Okay, before we start, would you like to introduce yourself to our viewers, to our followers? What have you been doing before you've joined this business?
Okay, so I live in Cheshire in the UK. I have two children, age 11 and 12, Emily and Noah, and my husband. And for 19 years prior to running our digital business, I worked mostly in media and a little bit of television as well. So I was a radio presenter. I co-hosted a breakfast show. Um, I co-presented a TV show, and then I also wrote a book. Which became a number one bestseller in its category on Amazon, which is self-development. So really, I've always been a people's person. I've always wanted to either make people laugh, smile, or inspire them. So that was my background for the past 19 years.
Very infectious smile, and I've been watching you hosting our masterminds and your lives. You're really very infectious. Like when you smile, the room brightens and everybody smiling with you.
And that's the same for you. You're exactly the same. And yeah, I think my goal is in life can be hard enough as it is. So if we can bring more joy and happiness and laughter to people, then that has to be probably one of my main goals for everything I do, really.
Yeah. So you've mentioned that you have a busy background before you get into this business. So what made you decide to join this business? If you've
Well,
been writing a book.
yeah. So I was really busy. I had left working a job many years ago and I became self-employed. So although I still went to the radio, it was on a choice basis because I wanted to, not because it was my job. And when I wrote my book, I was starting to do quite a lot of public speaking and quite a lot of events. Um, and what happened was I ended up having pneumonia. Um,
Oh,
and at that time, I was dependent on my voice and me being physically out to earn money. And I recognized that I couldn't get out. So then I thought, well, hold on, how am I going to pave the way to be able to continue being at home with the kids, etc. And so I started looking online. Because I'd worked in media, I also recognized many years ago that the swift amount of businesses starting to move online was becoming more rapid. So I acknowledged I needed to find a way to earn a revenue online, but I just didn't know where to start. And that was when I came across an advert on social media. And I watched that workshop and I thought, hold on, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to check it out. And ironically, I said this on one of our webinars the other night. The reason I started this was because I was stuck at home. And my priority is always my family, always my children, and I always want to be in a position that I'm not owned by someone else. So, for example, if I need to be at home with the kids, I don't have a boss to answer to, or if I need to be there for my parents or for my family, I can drop everything and I can go to them. So that's my main goal in life. And ironically, you know, when I started looking at this because I was poorly, we're now in that position of, if I can't get out of the house, what can I do? So here I am doing what I can do because I can't get out of the house. So yeah.
It's actually such you like you're blooming into this business, really. So, did this change your life in any way? How are you finding this business, Irene?
Um, Absolutely amazing. I mean, it's initially, like I said, it was like a plan B for me. It became a plan A when all of this started happening. So for me, I'd started it thinking, this will be my pension, this will be my early retirement, something that I can build slowly in the background. Um, and I had no skills or knowledge of how to do it. I researched for hours on end. I used to sit up till 4 in the morning researching how to make money online because that's what everyone was doing. And then when I found this and I realized that the system was so automated that even when I was sleeping, it was working, I was like, boom, I found what works for me personally. So it's been a lifesaver in the sense that, one, no experience, but I was able to learn how to do it. Two, I am always at home and at the beck and call of those that need me. And that can only be done because financially it's benefited me massively. And also the fact that the community that we have is right up my street of everything I stand for as a person. Like, helping people, caring for people. It's non-judgmental. Um, we have a community of 65,000 people
55,000.
from every country, every age, every background, every colour, every creed, every religion. Absolutely a whole mix of people that just come together and care for each other. And that for me was like, yes, that was a winning thing for me, really. So it's changed my life in a way that I'm now, it ticks all the boxes for what I wanted initially, for the money, for the being at home, but most importantly for the connection and the friendships of being with other people. That sounds so cheesy to so many people, but like, life is really challenging, and because I've worked with the public for so many years, I recognize that most people face struggles and they never talk about it. But if you've got someone to connect with who uplifts and inspires you, you never feel alone. And so connecting with a community of people that hold each other's hands was like magic for me. It was like, right, I found my family, my extended family of my own family.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you. I couldn't agree more with that.
Yeah.
Amazing community. And then you can do anything you want at your own time,
Yeah.
at your own pace. You can be your own boss, which is really good. That's one of the reasons why I joined this business as well.
Yeah. It's your own business at the end of the day. It's your own independent business, but you've got all that nurturing and support there, and you've got a fully heavy loaded training site that you can plug into as and when you want. But you're not alone. So it's your own business, but you're not in business alone. And for me, that was really great to understand. So if I'm building a business in, I don't know, Canada, America, the Philippines, the UK, wherever it might be, I've always got a business friend who I can reach out to help other people as well. So yeah, it's the best thing about it, our community.
Yeah, I think that's what's standing it out from other type of community. Sorry, other type of online business. There are so many online business around, but our business is actually standing out from others because of the community that we have, the system that we have, plug-in system, and all the trainings that we have, which is really good. You cannot find this in any other online businesses.
You can't. And I think for me, the big thing was, and we explain this in great detail in our workshop, is that you can be someone that's looking to work online, and there are loads of great things out there. There are also lots of really dodgy things out there. But for me, the hardest part about going online, and this was like over my head, is the things like landing pages and funnels and automated emails and all these things that would potentially take people years, if not decades, to learn or implement. And that part is done for us. And so for me, it was like, well, hold on a minute, I don't have to do that. Woohoo! That was made me very happy indeed.
Yeah, it's like complete automation. You're only expected to do how much?
Yes, that's it. And we put a lot of effort into what we do, but luckily we don't have to do what I would say are the worst parts of building a digital business.
Yeah, I know you're quite far from this business already. What are your goals in mind?
Oh,
Ultimate goals.
gosh, do you know what? It's so hard because a lot of the goals I've already hit. So, our life is pretty awesome. I'm very grateful for what this business has given us financially and emotionally. I guess if I was to say what are my goals, oh gosh, oh my gosh, do you know what? Just keep, a lot of people in our community are not only earning 6 or 7 figures a year, some are earning 6 figures a month. And I think the more money that you earn, the more money you can give and help other people succeed in life or help them. So I guess for me, it's to just keep excelling and just keep growing, and keep finding new things to inspire me and to help other people. I had a bucket list, and everything is pretty much ticked off my bucket list other than doing Machu Picchu in Peru. And the only reason that's not ticked off is because I'm waiting for my kids to be a little bit older so that I can take them with them. So really, it's like now I try to find little things rather than big things, because I've ticked off all the big things. So it's more little things now, like, I don't know, maybe buy more property in different countries, or maybe I don't know, maybe live abroad in the future, or maybe just have quite a few properties in different countries so that then you've always got the option of being in one of them.
It's really nice.
And helping other people achieve exactly what they want.
Of course. That's the
Because
main.
it's
That's the
amazing.
main.
Yeah. And not everyone's going to do what we do. But
No.
that's the beauty of it. You can go slow, you can go fast, you can do whatever you want to do. So for me, for the people that want to go slow, brilliant, I help them. But the people that want to really go fast, you can. It just takes more effort, really.
Yes, it does. What's your opinion, Irene? Do you think this business is recommended to everyone? I know we have a lot of business partners all over the world, coming from different walks of life. But what's your opinion about this?
This business is literally for anyone. I mean, I was hosting one of our trainings the other night, and Nicole was telling me, her one of her best team members is 89 years of age.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
Our other best one was 20. And so this really is absolutely for anybody, regardless of their background or their experience. Anyone can do it. The question is will everybody do it? And that's where I often say, when people say, can anybody do this business? I'm like, of course they can. Anyone can do it. But I often will say to people, no matter what business you do, treat it as a serious business. Understand that this is a platform, a vehicle that can help you create the life that you want, and go all in. So yeah, anyone can do it. Will everybody do it? Maybe not. But if they don't do it, what will be the reason? It won't be because it's not possible. It will be because they've not chosen to, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, some other people would want it, but can they be coachable? I think it depends. If they're coachable, if they want it, if they put so much effort into it, and in my opinion, I think they can do it
Yeah.
as long as they want it and they want to do it.
Do you know, a lot of people always say to me how successful I can be. How successful can I be? And I'll say, how long is a piece of string? The reality is our platform is proven, it is automated, and we know it works. So the only variable of that is us as individuals as to what we want to do. Maybe you've only got a couple of hours a week, so it's going to be a little bit maybe a slower journey for you. Maybe
Yeah.
you've got more than that, and then if you have, brilliant. So it's really down to what people want to put into it at the end of the day, but that's the same as anything, isn't it, in life?
It is. I think, yeah, I've been watching our European mastermind. Some others had started a few years back. Others have only started a few months, and they're already booming.
Oh
So
my gosh, yeah. Oh yeah, there's some people that might decide that they want to take, I don't know, 2 years to get to a six-figure income or longer, and then there are other people that fly out of the gate and it's literally like, whoa,
amazing.
where did you come from? But when you speak to them, it's because they've maybe put in 2 hours solid a day, or they've worked it around full-time jobs or children or whatever it might be. It's I've had businesses in the past, and I've always had success in them. And people always say to me, how have you done that? And I'm like, do you know the soaps on the television? I switch them off and I put a blanket over my TV and I work on my business until I no longer need to work the same amount of effort, till my business has got to a level where it just rolls. And it is really choices that we all make. I know sadly we're in lockdown at the moment. um, but sometimes it's like, well, do you go out and eat 6 times a week in a restaurant, or do you go out once a month and put more effort into your business? It's one of those, really, isn't it? And I think it's always about the choices we make personally.
It does, and it's different individually. It's like what you have said.
And not everybody can do that, though, can they, Cynthia? Like, some people might have a full-time job and they might be busy with kids and all those things. And this is still doable, 100%. It can fit in the nooks and crannies. It might just take you a bit longer to get to your goals than it would if you had more time.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, whether you do it faster or slower, our finished goal, our finished line is in there. We just
Mm,
have to go and grab it. It's
yeah,
there waiting for us. It's all laid out for us. We'll just have to go and get it.
yeah,
Even if it doesn't matter how slow you go or fast you run and get your goal, but at the end of the day, it's there. It's given to us. It's a lifetime opportunity. It's a one of a lifetime opportunity, rather.
yeah. It's a vehicle, isn't it, at the end of the day? And I think so many people are looking for that way or the secret to success. And this is a vehicle and a platform that allows people, it's a step into business. So it's literally step in, plug in and follow. Whereas I find a lot of people might go and buy franchises or different things like that, and then you're left alone. It's like, you buy the franchise and then you've got to put your time and effort into one, working in it and then marketing it, and you're kind of left alone. There's not really much support or help. Whereas this, it's like, we run our businesses, yet we've always got everything to fall back onto. It's just fantastic.
It is. It is. And another thing, before we close in, you just have to have faith in it. I'm
Yeah,
sure there's a lot of skepticisms in here, but if you put your faith in it, you're good to go.
100%. And do you know what I strongly advise anybody to do, because whether people want to face it or whether people like it, whether it makes them feel sad, everything is not going online. It is online now. And whether it makes you sad or not, it used to make me quite sad. I was like, no, but unfortunately, we've got to go with the way that the world works. And, even in the schools, they're even saying they're changing their education to coach and train children in how to understand to be an entrepreneur and work online. So as a society, whether we like it or not, everything is going online. And what I always say to people is that we have a free training. And in that training, we show people how people like you and me are earning an income online. So you can watch that for free and take that information away and utilize it. Or even at the end of ours, we have the option for people to purchase a package which is like about £115 in the UK. And what's even the best thing about that is it's refundable. It's like, well, hold on, you're getting access to it. That's what blew my mind. I was like, hold on. So what they're telling me is that I watch this for free, then I pay that, and if it's not for me, I just get my money back. I was like, well, this is a no-brainer. That's no different than me going and buying a pair of shoes and a coat, getting home and going, that was a rash decision. And then 2 weeks later, taking them back and getting my money back. So I always say to anybody, you know what, do what we can guarantee people is that is something we will personally guarantee. So I always say, check it out, just for educational purposes, if anything else. If what we do is not for you, you might pick up some fantastic tips or ideas or information that might inspire you to do something else. But when you've got something that's risk-free, money back guarantee, then it really, there's just nothing to be lost by it.
Definitely, definitely, yeah. Do your do diligence. If they wanted to find out what this is all about, check it out. There's nothing for them to lose.
No risk. I mean, and that's all I say. You know, you can have access to watch the workshop. It is 100% free to watch. And people go, what's the catch? I'll tell you what the catch is. At the end, you get the opportunity to join our incredible community. And if you don't like it, you can get your money back. So there really is no catch, you know.
Definitely. So you've mentioned our webinars. You might as well. Would you like to invite them for our webinars? Webinar tonight. It's Thursday night.
Yes, guys. Okay, so we have got, and this is how our community is so big. We do 2 live workshops every single week without fail. Why? Because we have so many people in our community that come on and they share their information, their stories. So you're not just hearing from a few random people, you're hearing from thousands. So you can see, no matter what their background is or their experience, everyday people are having success. Live twice a week. Beautiful thing is, if you miss the live, you can always catch a replay. And we have got one tonight here in the UK. It's at 1 in the morning. But in other countries, depending what your time zone is, it might be tea time, it might be morning. But like I said, if you register anyway, you'll get sent the replay, or you can watch last Tuesday's replay, which I was on anyway, so you'll have a right giggle.
Thank you very much, Irene. Thank you for joining me tonight, and thank you for sharing your story, for sharing a lot of information about this digital business with everyone. There you go, folks. You heard it straight from the source, Miss Irene Remily, one of our successful digital business partners here in the UK. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll be watching some of my interviews again the following week. And Irene, thank you, really, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me, Cynthia. And I can't wait till all this is over and we can meet up and hug.
Yeah.
I'm lost without hugging.
You personally, Irene.
Okay. So much love. I'll speak to you soon, guys. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye. God bless everyone. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye-bye.